Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the Uruk Vase, which is an alabaster vessel around 105 centimetres high with a rim diameter of 36 centimetres. It dates to roughly 3000 BCE and was excavated at the modern site of Waka, the ancient city of Uruk. Before we do that, you will have noticed I have a friend today. This is Oliver. He is teething and very grumpy, so I haven't been able to put him down, so he is going to be joining us for the filming process. So, back to the vase. It's carved in relief decoration with 4 distinct registers. From the bottom to the top, the registers show rows of plants, sheep which alternate male and female, nude males carrying baskets and jars, and a cultic scene right at the top which has been interpreted as the city ruler delivering offerings and provisions to the temple of the goddess Inanna. He's met there by a female figure who's been variously interpreted as the goddess, her high priestess, or possibly a queen. Now, the vase was stolen from the Iraq Museum in April 2003, but was thankfully returned in June of that same year. Returned in fragments, but still returned, and the Director General of the museum did say that it was possible to repair it. So, now, exactly what the vase represents beyond a cultic offering has been the matter of much debate. One of the more famous arguments is that it depicts a sacred marriage. A chapter by a woman called Zaneh Bahrani argues that it depicts this marriage ritual in which the king and a high priestess, who represent 2 gods, copulate either physically or symbolically. No one seems to really agree on what actually happened, to ensure good fortune for the coming year, possibly the fertility of the land, and maybe also to conceive an heir to the throne. The problem with this interpretation is that there's very little evidence for this sacred marriage during this time period, and there's relatively little direct evidence for it at all. There is some texts that talk about a divine marriage between gods, but whether that includes human participation, no one really knows. It's possible that this divine marriage actually only involved the god statues. A more recent argument has disputed even the existence of this rite during any historical period at all, suggesting instead that the vase shows the economy, the social hierarchy, and the royal ideology of the time, focusing on the ruler as the provider of agricultural abundance, and the intermediary between the human and the divine realms. The procession of men bearing offerings is interpreted as a preparation for a banquet that could be part of any religious festival at all. It really doesn't have to be the sacred marriage. And one thing that the scholar who advanced this argument suggested is maybe it was a celebration of the dedication of the vase itself.